Okay, good morning and welcome to another CardioFITMat session. For today's class, you're gonna need a set of light weights and heavy weights. And that kind of depends on what you need for your body. My light weights today actually are 2-pounders. I usually do 3-pounders, but I couldn't find my 3-pounders. I always say light weights are anywhere from 1 to like 10 pounds. 10 is a little heavy. And then heavy weights, I have 8-pounders. I say anywhere from like 5 to 20 pounders. Have a selection for yourself so that you can kind of use whichever is best for you in what we're doing today. You're welcome to play your own music in the background. I'll put a list as well from Spotify. We're actually going to start down on your mats. Okay, so sitting cross-legged, try to find that lift through the spine. And all we're going to do is just go ear to shoulder, moving through the cervical spine, your neck. So ear to shoulder, just nice and easy. Nothing too crazy, just trying to get the blood flowing, trying to get the joints lubricated, the muscles nice and warm, and come back to center. Let's go chin to chest, and then back. And back. I'm gonna go 2 more times. And alternating to look over your shoulder, right and left. Trying to find that connection down to the pelvic floor, the abdominals. And coming back to center. Now we're just gonna go into side bends. I'm just taking one hand to the floor and the other arm overhead. So we're trying to get all the movements of your spine going. Allow your hips to maybe come off the floor. You don't have to be so rigid in your form just yet. It's more about movement. And come back to center, let's go rotation. So we're gonna rotate from side to side. If it feels good for you to pause on one side, awesome. Good, sitting up nice and tall. Let's come back to center. We're gonna go to lateral translation in your rib cage, or for the spine actually, so it's just side to side. So it's like I'm taking a string connected to my rib cage going right and left, boop, boop. I know this always can be just a little weird if you've never done it before. Okay, so now we're gonna go into thoracic circle. So you're gonna kind of combine all those movements. You're circling again, think rib cage, so it's like side, front, back, side, or whatever your body is, or however your body's moving today. I'll take it, just get moving. Stop at the back, find that contraction, and reverse that circle, opposite direction. You got it. Let's do one more. We're gonna stop at the back for a deep contraction through the spine, through the abdominals. Come back to center, 3 inhales, arms overhead. Exhale, press with energy. I always say like you're pressing through wet sand. And again, inhale. And exhale, press. Uno más. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, press. I'm gonna turn to my side, so I'm gonna go into a tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under your hips. Beautiful job. We're just gonna go into a bird dog. So one arm overhead, one leg back behind you. Now we're starting to find maybe a little more stability through the body. I want you to just move the arm and leg without letting the lower back sag towards the floor, the belly sag towards the floor, or the rib cage. Coming back to center, hand and knee to your mat, tuck the toes under, hips go up and back to a pike position. Walk your heels out right and left. Maybe you're not able to touch the heels to the floor all the way at this point. No worries. We're going to work up to that. Both heels up. Both heels come down. Good. So taking the knees back onto your mat. Let's go left arm overhead, right leg back behind you. We're going to tap and lift. Pinky finger and big toe to your mat. Tap and lift. All about finding that movement, right? So the movement is what's going to warm up your body. What's going to warm up the muscles. What's going to get the joints lubricated. And lift. Hold and lift here. Reach long through the fingertips and the toes. Beautiful job. Now hand and knee back to your mat. Tuck your toes under. Hips go up and back again. Pike position. Again, walking the heels out one at a time. Maybe they're able to reach to the floor a little further now. Trying to find that tension releasing from the shoulders as best as you can. Both heels lift and both heels press down. Again, knees towards your mat. Now other side, whichever side you didn't do, arm and opposite leg, tap and lift. So imagine that I'm there with you. Keep moving. And I'm trying to pull through your wrist and pull your ankle. So as you lift, you're trying to lengthen the spine without changing the alignment in your body. Tap and lift. You've got 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, lift and lengthen. Hand and knee to your mat. Once again, toes tuck underneath, hips go up in back pike, downward dog. This time both heels lift and both heels reach down. Both heels lift and both heels stretch down. If you have to offer a soft bend through your knees, by all means, what I'd like to see is a nice long straight spine. And press. 4 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. 2 more here. 2. And last one, holding the heels down towards the floor, looking forward. Good, I want you to walk your feet up towards your hands to forward fold. Cradle your elbows into your hands and then rock your body right and left. Beautiful. Find a rhythm with your breath and the movement. Come back to center. Settle your hands towards the mat, forward fold. Inhale. On your exhale, you're going to roll up slowly and with control. Inhale your arms overhead, flat back over, arms stay overhead. So flat back over, the hips can go back a bit, all the way to your mat. Walk your feet back, find your plank position. Hold your plank position here, shoulder taps, hand to the opposite shoulder, you tap and tap, go tap. Now your goal in this movement is to minimize, the rocking of your body right and left. So drop your hips down just a little bit. There it is, yes ladies. Let's go. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your plank once again. Good. Hips go up and back. Pike. Looking forward. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Inhale here. Exhale to roll up. Nice and slow. Restack your spine. Inhale your arms overhead. Forward fold. Keep the spine long. Reach long, 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 long. And then all the way to your mat. Now jump or walk your feet back into your plank position. Hold it here. We're going to do toe tap. So tap it out to the side. Right leg and left leg. Staying steady in your upper body. Still trying to wrap the elbows back. And tap, and tap, and tap. Good. You've got 8 and 7. Go 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come back to your plank position. Hold for a second. Hips go up and back. Pike position, looking forward. Walk or jump your feet towards your hands. Forward fold, inhale. Exhale to roll up. One more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to forward fold, straight spine. And then all the way down to your mat. Again, jump or walk your feet back into your plank position. Good. Now we're going to lift one arm overhead, one at a time. If that's too much for you, go back to your shoulder taps. So one arm's reaching overhead. Yes, you can always take the option to go to your knees. That's nice. Awesome, Leslie. She just did the arms and abs class, so maybe the upper body's a little tired today, and that's totally fine. I love that you're still here in class, but you're listening to your body. Take an option. You can always go down to a modified plank as well. Here we go. Last 4. Last 3. Here's 2. And 1. Hands to your mat. Tuck your toes under. Hips go up and back, pike. Looking forward, jump or walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale here and exhale to roll up. So I fibbed a little bit. I said that was your last one. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale with a straight spine, you forward fold. Hands to your mat. Walk or jump your feet back into a plank. Now we're going to lift one leg behind. It doesn't have to be high. You can, again, do this from a modified plank position. You can even do this from a tabletop position. Whatever works best for you. Now don't think about the speed of your movement. Think about the control of your movement. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Looking good. Here we go. You've got 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Plant your feet. Hips go up and back. Downward dog, pike position. Looking forward. Walk or jump your feet towards your hands. Inhale. Exhale to roll up, nice and slow. Beautiful job. Grabbing onto one of your heavy weights. So my heavy weight, again, is 8-pounders. Yours today might be 5. Yours today might be 20. You can always change if you need to. I'm going to place that weight right in the middle of my body here. I'm going lengthwise on my mat. Wide stance here. Slightly externally rotated through the legs. Reach the arms forward and overhead and find a squat position. Rib cage closed, belly in tight, knees in line with the toes. Tiny pulses down and up. And I'm not even going to say a pulse because that kind of, in my mind, and maybe for you as well, is a fast movement. Think about lower and press, lower and press. So I'm going to say a small movement, not necessarily a pulse, just a small movement. Shoulder blades down your back. You got it. Looking good. Here we go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it here. Left hand to your hip, right hand grabs onto your weight. Come all the way up, overhead press. Come back down. Stand and lift both heels off your mat. Good, and then switch sides. Now the option here is to hop. Now make sure if you're doing that you accelerate at the top, decelerate at the bottom, really bend the knees and use your muscles to go down into that squat. Yeah, nice. So we have nice, slow and controlled movement, and then an explosive movement, whether you're jumping or just lifting your heel. You got it. So for me, I'm gonna go one more time on each side. Last one. I'm gonna stay low. Maybe get the legs a little wider. Just using the weight as a reference, I'm gonna tap. Side to side. Basically, I just want you to get as low as you can. If you don't have a weight there, no worries. It's like I'm gliding from side to side. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, deep squat. Good. Now press and lift again. Kind of like a reset for your body now. Make sure the heels are right underneath your knees. They're not too far out. Get lower in the legs. There you go. Yeah, nice adjustment. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Same thing here, but we're going to rotate. Grab the weight. Carefully press overhead. But I'm going to rotate to one side. Come back down. Lift the heels or jump. Now you can pivot on your feet. So I'm going to turn and maybe actually lift my foot slightly. Now you can do that. That was an example of not having to jump, but I'm going to go just a bit of an explosive movement there to change up the dynamics for your muscles and your mind. There it is. You got it. That looks good, you guys. Awesome. Keep it moving. I'm going to do one more time. Stay low. I'll meet you here. Are you ready? Second set. You got it. Now you choose the tempo that you want to move at. Just make sure that you're staying low and you're really kind of floating side to side, side to side. Yeah. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Grab the ends of the weights, one in each hand, and come to center here. Woo. So bend the knees, get low, but my shoulders are over my hips. If you've taken class with me, you know this move. It's for your torso, for the muscles in your trunk. Keep your body framed right in between the ends of your weights. Try to get low. For that work, right here. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low and then press overhead for 1 second. Woo. Come back to center. Take the end of one end of the weight into your right hand. Take the weight behind. Left hand behind the head. Here we go. Side bend. Try to stay low in the legs. So form alignment is key. Make sure that the knees are tracking in line with your first and second toes. Here we go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Just hold it here. Get a little lower through the legs. Tiny pulses upper body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4. Looks good, ladies. 3, 2, 1. Get a little lower. Come all the way up. One end of the weight in each hand. Woo. Get low, shoulders over hips. Rotate again. You got it. You choose your tempo. Again, you're keeping your arms right to the sides of your body. So you're not just swinging the arms here. It's my trunk from the waist up that's moving. For 10, 9, 8, 7, little lower, 6, 5, yeah, 4, nice, 3, 2, 1, good. Take the weight, one end in your left hand, right hand behind your head, side bend. Stay low in the legs. Ground down through the bottoms of your feet. Looking good. Keeping the rib cage closed. We've got 8, 7, 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it here. Feel that stretch perhaps on tiny pulses. Lift. No momentum. Try to feel that work initiating from here. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink down a little deeper. One last time. Bring the weight to your chest, one end in each hand. Get low, and then press to lift. Good. Now hold the weight overhead carefully. Heel raises. Heels down and up. Heels down and up. Option, if this heavy weight is too much, bring the arms down, even bring it to your chest. This actually feels a little more challenging. This, at least you're locked out. Yeah, nice, Leslie. We've got 10. Here's 9. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift and hold. Bring the weight down to your chest. Push the weight overhead. Woo, 3 more times. Down to your chest. Push your weight overhead. And 2 more. Stay with me. You're almost there. Last one. Hold the weight overhead. Hold your heels lifted for your last 4. Last 3. Here's 2 and 1. Bend the knees. Bring the weight down. And stand up. Awesome job. Take your weight over to your side. Grab some water. Wipe your brow if you need to. We're going to head down to the mats once again. Okay. Join me when you are ready. I'm going to the top of my mat. I'm going to inhale my arms overhead. Exhale to roll and dive down. I'm going to walk my feet back into my plank position. Good. Now from here, I'm going to go into a knee pull. So not quite a mountain climber. I'm just doing it more for that connection, not only to the leg, but that connection here. Yes. Good. And now in 4, 3, let's take it a little faster. 2, now a true mountain climber. Here we go. We're going to slow it down once again, but you're going to cross the knees underneath you in 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Now slow. Keep moving. So I want you to kind of feel the difference between that slow movement and then the actual cardio-based, perhaps faster, more explosive movement in 4, 3, 2. Cross it under a little faster. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it slow if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Knees to your mat, but sit up tall. Twisting and twisting. Again, trying to bring your heart rate down. You got it. You're going to grab onto your light weights coming up. All right, light weights in hand. You're going to sit on your seat, feet out in front of you, knees bent. Take one weight on either side of your mat. Okay. Hands back behind the thighs. My legs are about hip width apart. Use the arms to kind of help lift yourself out of your pelvis. So instead of sitting here, you're going to sit up nice and tall. Inhale here, exhale. Lean back, C curve, extend the arms. Walk your feet back towards you for a little more intensity. Now just hold that there. Feel that work coming from here. You may feel a little bit here and pinchiness into the hip flexors. It's not wrong, it's just how your body is working today. Scoop, scoop, scoop that belly in. Shoulders down your back. Reach your arms forward. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Don't sit all the way up. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Just nice and easy, really trying to isolate that movement. Not using momentum. 2 more. Last one, hold it back. You got it, tiny pulses. Lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Hands back behind the legs. Curl deeper, exhale, and inhale to roll forward. Hands to your shins, open up your chest. Come back to a neutral. Good. Exhale, hands behind the legs. Exhale, round back. Reach the arms forward, but rotate over the left leg. So my arms are just on either side of that left leg. Good, inhale back. Exhale, lift. Now ground your sits bones down towards your mat. So my knees aren't twisting, right? It's just my upper body from the waist up. Shoulders are down your back. I'm still in that posterior tilt in your pelvis, right? So the top of your pelvis is back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it back here. Scoop even deeper through the belly now, tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, don't use momentum, shoulders back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Take both hands to the outside of your left leg. Curl deeper through your spine, feel that stretch. And exhale to roll forward. Inhale, center the body and open up the chest. Come back to center, inhale, exhale, lean back and curl. Arms reach forward, now over to the right side. Good, so my arms are on either side of that right leg. Inhale back, exhale lift. Inhale back, exhale lift. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it back. Curl deeper, 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 and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now take both hands to the outside of your right leg. Curl deeper into the spine, feel that stretch. I don't know why that's so challenging for me to say. And then roll forward. Center your body and open up your chest. Come back to center. Beautiful job. Go down to your elbows and forearms. If this is too much for your shoulders, if you have any issues, just stay up at the top. You can even take the hands here. So arms down to your mat, legs up to a tabletop position. Now I'm in a neutral position. So I'm not letting my sacrum kind of push to the floor just yet. I'm in a neutral position in my pelvis. All we're gonna do is take one leg out and down, out and down. And I'm lifting out of my shoulders, right? So my chest is nice and proud. I'm in a neutral position in my spine and my pelvis. For 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Both knees into tabletop. Now go into that posterior tilt. So it's like you're trying to flatten your sacrum down onto your mat. Same thing, legs out one at a time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Both legs in. Keep that posterior tilt, turn the legs out, flex at the ankles. Here we go, froggy presses. Press and bend. Now the lower you press, the more intense it will be. But don't go so low that the back or the pelvis starts to rock forward. Keep that posterior tilt in your pelvis. Body awareness, super important. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs out, now pulse the legs together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend the knees into your chest. Bring them back together. Rock and roll up to a seated position. Hi-ya, skis. Nice. Okay, so bring the legs. I'm going to scooch actually my whole body forward. And you're going to take your weights into your hands. These are my light weights. Weights to your chest, sit up tall. All right, if it makes more sense for you to reach, actually, you know what? Let's reach the arms forward. That might be better. We're going to roll all the way down. Take the hands behind your legs if you need support. Exhale, roll down. Press your arms overhead. Bring them back in front of your chest to lift and roll up. And now press the arms overhead. Good. Exhale, roll down. Options here. Arms overhead, legs to tabletop. Feet go down to roll up. Try to go to tabletop to lift the arms overhead. With the legs lifted, it gives you a little bit of momentum to roll, actually. So, hey. You can do one leg up at a time. Looking good. Meet me at the top. So now I'm sitting up tall. I'm going to lean back with a straight spine. I'm going to alternate arms up. If it's getting a little pinchy in your hip flexors, one trick is to put your feet together and just turn your legs out. Let's go 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4. Soft bend through the elbows. 3, here's 2, and 1. Bring the arms in front of you. Everyone bring your feet together and then let the knees fall out. Keep the arms mostly straight and then rock. Right and left. Again, keeping your sits bones grounded into your mat. If that's too much, bring the arms a little closer to your body. It will lessen the intensity. Find a rhythm that works for you. You've got 10 and 9, 8, 7. Nice. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Reach the arms forward and then lean your body upright. Good. Weights to your side. Forward fold. Knees are out. Feet together. Inhale here and exhale to roll up. All right, I'm going to turn towards you. I'm going to keep my right leg on my mat. Left leg is going to extend out. Excuse me. Okie dokie. I'm going to bring both weights to the front, but really I'm only going to use one. Okay, so my right knee is to my mat. Any knee issues, you can actually take this into a lunge position here. It'd be a little different because your hips are going to be back, but that's okay. We can take it, and you're just going to do the same thing with the arm and the leg won't lift as high though, and I'll demo that in a second. Okay, so here, my leg is extended. I'm dorsiflexed in that ankle. Nice and easy, just hands back behind your head, and we're just going to go side bend. Beautiful. Now, as you side bend, you're thinking about going up and over. Up and over. Good, now let's do 4 to the opposite side. Little less range of motion, but that's okay. 2 more. Come back to center, reach the arms to a T, and then take your right hand to the floor. Keep your weight nearby, left hand to your hip. So you may be up on your fingertips. If you can reach all the way down to the floor and have a deep stretch here, or a block under your hand might work as well. So from here, all we're gonna do is keep the ankle flexed in your left leg, and you're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Now if you're standing, you're in a squat position here, same thing, just lift and lower. You got it. Now if your weight's nearby, grab onto that weight, maybe lift the arm overhead. You can do this with or without your weight. And lift. Find that lift here on the right side of your body. Here we go. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift and hold here. Hold it there. Find that perfect alignment all the way from the heel to the crown of your head. Now pulse that leg up. 9, 8, 7, 6. We're going to hold it in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Bend the elbow. Tricep extension. Keep the leg lifted. It's not heavy. It's your light weight. But your leg is standing or is not moving, and this hip stays stacked above the knee. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take the weight back behind your head. Hold it here. Bend the knee. Curl towards that knee. Elbow towards the knee. It does not necessarily have to touch the knee. If you're up in your squat, you can do that same thing. All right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold and squeeze. Last one. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8. Looking good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lift and hold. Reach the leg long, arm long. You got it. Bring the knee down. Bring your body up. Grab onto both weights. Separate the knees about hip width apart. All right, we're gonna go lat raises. You're gonna lean the body back. You can still face me. I'm just facing side so you can see what I'm doing. So thigh stretch. Back. Hinging it back. No arching through your spine. Making sure a nice long line right at the back. Knee to the crown of your head. Too much for the knees, keep moving. We can do body upright, just stay here for your lat raises. Yep, let's go 4 more. 4, 3, sorry, arms to your side. 2, let's lift and hold. Body stays back, pulse the arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice. 3, 2, hold it there. Arms down, body comes up. Weights to the mat again. Here we go. Left knee down, left leg reaches out. Hands back behind your head. Lateral side bend towards the leg, towards the bent knee, I should say. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Lift, grow taller. Now other side. There you go. My back doesn't make that noise, but that's what it feels like. Here we go. 2 more. You got it. Last one. Beautiful job. Take the hand to the mat. Right hand to your hip. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. You have the option to stand. You have the option to take your weight. Lift the arm up. You can do the arm lift without the weight as well. Now make sure that when you're lifting the leg that it's a lift and lower. It's not a kick. Kick. You're controlling the movement up and down. That's nice. Yes. Awesome job. Here we go. 6, 5, 4. Stack the left hip on the knee. 3, over the knee. 2, lift and hold. Tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hand behind the head. Curl elbow towards the knee. 8, good. And 7, keep moving. Try to keep that left hip stacked. 5, 4, stay stacked. You've got this. 3, looking good. 2, hold that curl, tiny pulses. 10, make it small. 9, controlled. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Reach the arm and leg long. Hold and come back down. Both weights in your hands once again. Thigh stretch, this time arms to a goal post. Are you ready? You're gonna press overhead, lean back. If that's too much, you feel some tension through the lower back, keep the arms lower. Looking good. So you're contracting and lengthening through those thighs as you hinge the body back. That looks awesome. Here we go, 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one, hold it here. Just move the arms. Press 10 and 9, 8, 7. We're almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Arms go down. Woo! Bring the arms to your side and hinge forward. Take your weights to your mat. You're right here. Hands to your mat. If you're going to turn, to the lengthwise down your mat. Reach the legs back. Hips go up and back. Pike downward dog. Walk the heels out. Maybe your heels are now able to touch the floor and you're able to keep your spine nice and long. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Both heels lift. Both heels press down. Looking forward, walk or jump your feet towards your hands to forward fold. Inhale here and exhale to roll up. From here, grab onto your weights. This is the last kind of cardio burst before we stretch. All right, are you ready? Okay. So if you're familiar with my classes, you know what you're doing here. Weights are gonna go to your chin. The arm that's not moving is gonna stay right here. We're gonna punch to the side, right and left. Keep it small, keep the knees bent. This is not about extending the arms out all the way. It's really about just kind of moving through the trunk, getting the heart rate up. So we're gonna punch 4 times. I'm gonna show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That side, you can pull the knee in. 1, 2, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're alternating, that's okay. We're gonna do the other side. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. So now I'm going to start punching with my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my right knee pulls in. If you're alternating, just keep going. You got it. 3 more. 2 more. Here we go. Last one. Come back to center. We're going to go down and up. Now add your punch. You got 10 and 9. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Walk the feet in. Fast feet. Are you ready? Swinging the arms back. Looking good. Ready? You're going to add a jump or a heel lift. Arms overhead. Ready, set, go. Stay low. Remember, it's important for that deceleration to happen at the bottom. Use your muscles. One more jump. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh, I lied again. I think we're going to do it one more time. In 3, 2, 1, jump. Here we go. Last time. Legs out, legs in. Legs out, legs in. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You did it. Come on up. Whew. Weights to your side. Bring your heart rate down. Keep moving around. Grab some water if you need. You can walk up and down your mat. Some people side to side. Awesome. Nice job. All right. Deep inhale. Try to keep moving. And exhale down. And again, inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Whew, coming to center. So if you are playing your music in your background, now's the opportunity for you to turn it to something a little slower, just to kind of cool things down. Wide stance. I'm going to turn my right toes out this way, left toes towards you, arms out to the side, leading with the rib cage. You may know this as a triangle pose. Hands either to your shin, maybe the ankle if you're able to go to the floor. Awesome. Just keep the spine long. You can reach the arm overhead, shoulders down your back. Good. Bring the arm back over the shoulder. Exhale, lift. Good. Come to center. Give yourself a big hug around the spine. And then I'll stand tall to open up the arms to your side. Chest is open. Come to a neutral. Turn the left leg out. Lead with the rib cage. Hands to your shin, your ankle, the floor. Even if you're to your thigh, that's fine. Just try not to go right on your knee joint. Good. Maybe the arm reaches overhead. Good. Back over the shoulder. Come up and lift. Come to center again. Flexion through the spine. Big hug. Inhale to stand and open up the chest. Come back to center. I'm going to turn over to my right side. I'm going to go into a lunge position, however you can get down safely, and toe heel the right foot out to the side. Both hands to your mat, back knee to your mat here, and then take the elbows all the way down to the floor. Big inner thigh stretch, at least for me on the right side. Maybe here in the front of your left leg as well. Coming back to your hands, toe heel your foot in just a bit. Stand tall. Hip flexor stretch. Left leg is back. If your right leg is back, you're gonna do right arm. If not, left arm here. And you're gonna lift up and over to your right side. Try not to let the hip push out. Lift up and over so you feel that hip flexor stretch. Shoulders down your back. And coming on up. If you're able to, left hand to your mat, reach back with the right hand to grab onto your left foot. Quad stretch. If you can't do the opposite hand, just grab with your same hand. You can also do this standing if it's too much on the floor. Just be careful. Hold on to something so you're stable. All right, so hands to your mat, let the leg go back. Whew. Both hands to your mat. If you can, lengthen out both legs. Keep the hips square. Keep the spine long. Now, rotate towards center and then over to the other side. Here we go, right knee to your mat. Keep it there, just gonna reverse. So now we're gonna go into quad stretch here first. Two things, you can either draw the heel towards your seat for a passive stretch, or active stretch, you can push the foot into your hand. Try and do both. Good, foot and hand to your mat, toe, heel, your foot. Oh, actually, keep it there, I'm sorry. Coming on up. Hip flexor stretch, arm overhead. So this is like so as, right? And up and over to your left. So the goal here is not to go deep into this lunge here. It really is to kind of lift out of this hip here and come up. Now hands to your mat, toe heel your left leg out to the side. Keep the right knee to your mat, elbows down. Inhale here and exhale, come on up. Toe heel your foot in, and actually you can take that left leg back to sit on your seat. So we're gonna end how we started, sitting here. Inhale at the top, exhale to roll forward. Reach your arms forward. Whichever leg you have forward, you're gonna move both hands over to the opposite side. So I have my right leg forward, so I'm taking both of my arms over to my left. Getting maybe a little bit of a stretch to the outside of my right hip here and the right side of my body. Reach longer and longer through the spine, but keep the shoulder blades down your back. And then walk forward, inhale. Exhale to roll up. Whichever leg you had crossed in front, whoop, whoop. Switch. Exhale, roll down. Reach the arms forward. Nice. Walk your hands over to the opposite side from the leg that's in the front. Oh yeah, deep stretch here. I feel it all the way up into my armpit, like right in here. Deep inhale. And exhale back to center. Whew, reach longer one last time and exhale to left. All right, let's take one final inhale and exhale, arms overhead. And exhale, press with energy. And that's your CardioFITMat class for today. Thank you so much, those joining live, and thank you so much for those, I can't even talk. Thank you so much for those watching later. Have a great day.